In this video, I try Beating Terraria's Legendary Infernum mode, which is a combination of two modes, each known for their very fun and relaxing experiences. So I have a feeling combining them will make for the most fun mode possible. Look forward to a playthrough of no rage, no hard bosses, and most importantly, plenty of fun. So let's go! Alright, so I spawned into this wondrous world, looking forward to a relaxing, nice experience. I then activated Infernum to make it even more fun. After that, it was time to go and cover those lava puddles, as I may or may not have had some problems with them in the past. Alright, so now let's get to exploring. Pop quiz. What caused my first death? Is it A, dying to a trap? Is it B, dying to a slime? Or C, accidentally spawning in the desert scourge while mining and it killing me? And you are correct, it was C. Oops. Well, anyway, after that, I found a piggy and I killed it using a programmer strat. Now we are finally going to go and mine. Wait, hopefully I don't get sent into lava this time. Oh, alright, let's actually mine this time. Alright, so anyway, I went to the planetoids and I definitely didn't die a lot. Alright, so why don't we try a elevator now? Great, that is exactly what I wanted to happen. You know, I love this game, and this is making me love it even more. Well, after going around and still dying, the traveling merchant arrived, and I went ahead and got a katana, which will hopefully help me just a bit with fighting enemies. So I continued mining, and while exploring, I got a red's potion, which trust me when I say I have a plan for those. I then tried making a full elevator. That failed. But after going to the underworld and getting one-shotted by a bat, I realized that I might need some upgrades. As I would need to be able to survive in the underworld, as I actually have a plan for beating the bosses, and that plan is to get the Blade Crest O Sword. So I crafted some gold armor before I started my grand hunt for life crystals. There better be a life crystal. Normally these biomes are always filled with life crystals for some reason, so I'm hoping this is the case again. Yes, like I said. Wow, what do you know? There's a life. And what do you know? There's two. What do you know? There's three. These biomes are magic when it comes to life crystals. After getting some life crystals, I used a very efficient method for killing demons before looking to see if there was a better way to do it, and there was. It turned out there are ashen chests in the Brimstone Crags that can give me the Blade Crest O Sword. So I started my journey, and against the first imp I find, it drops the ashen stalactite of... yeah, I can't pronounce that. And of course, I get the other rare drop I don't need. So anyway, after traveling a far distance with plenty of struggling, I got to the Brimstone Crags, and after searching for a bit, I found the ashen chest, and I saw another ashen stalactite. No. So after losing hope for a bit, thinking that was the only chest in the biome, I decided to look through the biome again, and when I did, I saw another chest, and it had the Blade Crest O Sword. Yes. Now that I have that, preparations are complete and I can start taking on bosses. So I wasted no time and tried challenging the boss known as the Scorched Worm. This wonderful mode made it extra tiny, making it harder to hit, which led to a very fun fighting experience. I just can't hit it right now. Oh my... I'm screwed. Can't get back up there. Eventually I decided, you know what, I'll just beat up the boss called Big Slime instead. And you know, I remember my experience against this boss being much easier than what actually happened. All my projectiles are homing into the wrong thing. No. Well, that sucks. But eventually I beat it, and now I have the first of many bosses defeated in this lovely playthrough. So I went and retried the Desert Scourge and lost, but then I decided to fight the big floating eyeball. Yeah, that was pretty close, and I think I would have beaten it on my second try, but unluckily, day started as soon as the fight ended. So while waiting, I lost to the Scorched Worm again before I went to a mushroom biome and tried out a new arena builder mod I found called Magic Builds to build an arena there, which I used and fought the Racrab. Now I have a cool arena, so let's check it out. Oh, flip. When were you so big? After losing, I went to the Crimson to break some demon orbs to get the goblin army to spawn. It was finally night, so I could have a rematch against that big eyeball. Oh, I actually won. Now that the Eye of Cthulhu has been beaten, the Brewer spawned in, so now I can finally give my character buffs. Once morning started, the Goblin army spawned in, which was extremely easy as always. I also now have access to the Goblin Tinkerer, which is nice. So anyway, I went on a jungle exploration session in order to get an Inkling of the Wind so I can upgrade my Hermes boots. So I crafted those and some platinum armor before going back to the Desert Scourge and getting painfully close 2 times in a row before I decided to go and fight Crabulon again. You can't dodge it though. Why can't you dodge it? Nice. Another boss down. After successfully beating Crabulon, I went back to fighting the Desert Scourge, and I finally won. So I went to the Crimson and summoned the Brainy Boy in. Wow, that's concerning. Well, anyway, let's try again and hopefully not get one shot. Oh wait, this is different. The flip? I mean, there's a literal laser beam. You know, the last thing I expected was to see the brain shoot out literal beams of electricity. But anyway, that fight wasn't too bad, and it can almost be considered a first try considering I died in the first 5 seconds last time. Well anyway, now that the brain has been defeated, I was able to go and get Hellstone and make the first gear upgrade in forever by crafting Hellstone armor. With that, I feel ready to beat up the red broccoli. Oh wait, I just didn't have an accessory. Alright, let's go. Alright, this has been like surprisingly much better than I was expecting. Like, I should not be trying to jinx myself right now, but like, it's going pretty well. Another boss that wasn't too bad, and it unlocked a new ore for me. I also went to the dungeon and died to, I think its name was Sand, in order to get its spawn item so I could fight it back at my arena. After losing, I decided to mine some aerolite ore, which I used to craft the windblade, and I tried it against the Skelly Man himself. Oh, wait, did I do it? What? Did I do it? Oh. Let's go. The fight against Skeletron was a lot of fun and pretty interesting, as it is very different from what it is normally like, but I still think it wasn't too bad, so the rest of pre-hard mode should be pretty easy. Honestly, I don't even know where to get started with the Slime God. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that 40% of my footage of pre-hard mode was just fighting it, if that helps get the idea across. But why don't we start from the first fights? You know, I was having such a hard time that I put an attempt counter on after a couple of fights. Yeah, so it does a lot of damage, but why does the purple one seem so much tankier? That's kind of weird, but anyway, at this point I was struggling so much that I abused the planetoids and Calamity for the worthy having cobalt ore, and I turned it into palladium to make palladium armor, as well as using the love potion trick to get the young brewer as well, but it was still so hard. I only eventually learned why the slime was so much tankier was when the health bar glitched back to the normal one and I saw that the purple slime had 30,000 HP. Mind you that it normally only has 7,000 HP. Well anyway, all I could do now was continue trying to beat it, and that's what I did. Almost this guy always has so much health for some reason. No wonder everyone was saying, oh, this boss is so easy. It's because they haven't dealt with a sextupled, whatever, a 30k slot. Why is it 30k? Why? I literally could have finished this. I would have been done with pre-hard mode like 10 years ago if it wasn't for this. Well, in this stream, it's just going to be continuing off where we left off last stream, just fighting the slime god 100 times. fun. Why don't we try using this weapon? What? That can happen? Oh, I beat it. Wow, first attempt of the stream. This took let's see, 60 attempts. It seems all I needed was the right weapon combination and bam, I won. So anyway, now I could finally craft the Fractured Arc, the ultimate pre-hard mode weapon. All these boss fights have been leading up to this one grand finale of pre-hard mode, the Wall of Flesh. How difficult will it be? Will it even be possible to beat? Well, let's go and beat the fleshy boy now. Yep. What? Is that normal? With that pretty disappointing fight against the Wall of Flesh over, that means I am officially done with pre-hard mode of this challenge. So if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, I streamed some of this on YouTube, and I plan to stream plenty of hard mode on here as well, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, bye!